What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today's the day. Today we're gonna put a bunch of straight mid-ranges against each other, and we're gonna do kind of a elimination style video. So we've got a EMAC Truth, which I think is actually more overstable than what they would consider to be a straight mid-range, but it's what I have for dynamic. MD3 Discmania, the Iron Samurai 4. Also, I think is supposed to be a little bit more overstable than the rest, but I've also heard that it's like a lot of people's favorite workable mid-ranges, so I'm gonna throw that. Prodigy M4, shout out to them for actually sending me stuff out to put into this video. This one is in 500. I've also got one in 400, but I threw them one or two times, and I feel like I liked the 500 a little bit better. KC Pro Rock, again, Inova's, I think, most well-known straight flying mid-range. If you throw a rock, you throw a rock, and you live and die on the rock. The Pteranodon from Daredevil, from a couple of last video when I was out here. So it's got a little bit of work. It's been worked in a little bit, so that should be good. Discraft Buzz, of course. Got to put the Buzz and the Rock in here. Otherwise, what am I doing with straight, like trying to call things straight mid-ranges? And then a Hex. I've had this one for a while. It's gone in and out of my bag for a little while because it always seemed a little bit overstable for me, but that's it. We got how many? 7 competitors. This is a lot more than I was expecting to come out here with. So we're at Rolling Hills. I think this is going to be the perfect place to test these at because it's more or less pitch and putt. A lot of straight tunnel shots, very technical. And that'll be, I think, the best test for them. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to play, I was going to do 9 holes with each before eliminating one. That's going to take me all year. So I think we're going to do every 3 holes. That should give us enough time to determine which one is not going to make the cut. And then let me do the math here. So yeah, at the end of 18, we will have eliminated 6, and that'll leave 1 left standing. So I think that's how we're going to do it. And that's it. I'll stop rambling. I'll start throwing. Here's hole 1. All right, so who do we start with? I'm going to go with the least likely winners here, the EMAC Truth and the MD3. I threw the MD3 twice. Again, a little bit more overstable than I would consider a straight mid-range, but I also tend to throw everything on hyzer or release everything a little bit on hyzer, so I think that's why I usually lean more towards the detour for my straight shots, but hopefully this will help me and also give you some information. So EMAC Truth first. I mean, yeah, pretty straight the entire way. And then a nice finish at the end. Not too bad. Iron Samurai, MD3. Threw that a little low, but it did have some overstability to it. We'll go Hex. Okay, well, why did I take that out of my bag? Ooh. All right, that actually looked a lot like the Truth, a lot more than I thought it was going to. I just put that one a little bit higher and righter. But to me, when I'm throwing a straight mid-range, I want something that's going to go straight and finish straight, not have that finish at the end. Maybe that's just me, but that's what I look for. All right, buzz. We got a Z buzz. All right, so far they're all pretty much doing what I expect. This Pteranodon, oh, that got a lucky kick. That one's really domey, and I think after 1 or 2 tree kicks, it's going to be too understable for a to qualify, but we'll see how it goes. KC Pro Rock. Again, straight with a little stability at the end. And the M4, man, I'm going to be sore at the end of this one. Oh, I just let that one go early. All right. Well, let's go put those out and see what we're at. So obviously this is going to be less about my upshots and putting ability and more about how the disc flies in general. But doesn't mean we can't stop and get a little extra practice in. That'll be in for 3. So with that. All right, well, just for fun, we'll put everything out, but everything is like within the circle. So I don't think there's much reason other than I want to. So M4, early, not good, but I also just misreleased it. So that's why we're going to give it 3 holes. The Hex was damn near an ace. Well, yeah, that's why we aren't using my putting as a as a way to decide which one is better. Buzz is right here. The Rock, so... Oh, and the Truth. It's going to be a miracle if I remember where all of these land on every hole in the MD3. So yeah, I mean, pretty straightforward. Nothing felt very bad out of the hand. The Hex, the Truth, and the KC Pro Rock all went a little bit further. Whether that's because I threw them harder, I don't know. It's like 6 squirrels just fighting each other right there. Anyways, on hole 2. All right, hole 2 will actually probably be a pretty good judge of, well, it'll be good for these mid-ranges because you just got to throw it straight and let it finish to the left. It's 367 feet, so I'm not going to get any of them there. But I have really struggled at hitting the gap on the right. So we'll see which one feels the best just on release. So, no, Ace-a-thon zone, what are you doing here? All right, EMAC Truth first. We'll try to actually give him a full throw as well. Oh, it's low. It's low, but that was dead straight. So, I don't know what I'm getting at with this other than, look at me, I can throw mid-ranges, but Iron Samurai. Yeah, I'm thinking that, like, I want to like that because it's pretty. But I'm not thinking that that's going to be my straight mid-range. We'll go Hex next. So that was better. It definitely held the angle that I put it on. Buzz. Grip locked it a little bit, just a little bit, but man, that was dead straight. Like, it didn't move left or right at all. Rock, here we go. Yep. Oh, the tree caught it. Oh, nice. Man, all right, I'm already getting tired. Pteranodon next. I tried to get the rock out of the tree, and last but not least, the M4. Oh, see, that is pretty. Well, it made up for the first hole. All right, well, we're just gonna kind of threw a stick to get the rock, and it fell right out a little bit close to the fairway. So see how they do on some up shots. Ooh, what was that? What did I hit for that skip? All right. Also realizing how much of a nightmare this is going to be to edit everything together. Nice and easy. Like I said, these up shots really don't matter, but I'm just doing it to have some fun. All right, so we have the Iron Samurai, the Hex, the Pteranodon, and then that's all I've seen so far. I think the M4 is a little bit further up there. All right, well, here we are at the M4. This is pretty much where I would consider a good one of my drives to land. So do with that what you will. I'm gonna go up and around. Oh man, a little bit more. Too much? Yeah, a little too much. All right. Okay, I think I got all of them. All right, hole 3. It's 286 feet, dead straight. Straight mid-range shot. So, initial feelings after 2 holes, yeah, Iron Samurai 4, probably not gonna make it. Sorry, Hunter. I know foundation, that's like your baby, but maybe it just needs to be beaten. I don't know. We'll go M4 here. Oh, and it's a little bit of a headwind. Oh boy. Pro Rock. And headwind is really killing him. Buzz. Try to get a little higher. You know, the buzz is kind of surprising me. Every time I've tried to throw a buzz before, it's not going well. So I had low expectations for liking that, but it's actually doing pretty good. EMAC Truth. That thing is so nice. That one's under the basket. All right. Iron Samurai. Let's see. Maybe if I try to put it on a little bit of Anheuser. No, it just immediately fights out. All right, MD3. Hex. Oh, I flipped a little bit. Fought back out. We're good. And then the Pteranodon. I'm gonna wipe this one off. All right. Yeesh. All right, go try to find those. So a little bit of a misread with the win for the M4, but won't hold it against it yet. Also, probably not a good forehand. All right, well, it doesn't get much better than right there. So, big points for the truth. She's sticking around. Time for elimination 1. I think you guys all know where we're going with this. Iron Samurai 4, at least this one, or how I throw it, not doing it. It's out of here. All right. Hole 4, 240 feet. We're gonna see how these things handle an Anheuser. See if they hold the angle and can get all the way up there. I feel like me judging these based on a forehand is probably not the best play, so we'll go turn over. Oh, it just held that angle. You know, I wasn't sure how I felt about that truth either, along with the buzz, but I guess that's why I'm doing this video, because I'm being surprised. Hex next. Little fight out at the end, but held it pretty nicely. Buzz. Oh. Hold, please. I felt some water on it, and I thought, I should probably wipe this off. And then I thought, nah, it'll be fine. It was not fine. All right, buzz again. Holding, holding. Man, that's so nice. Holy shit, I might put a buzz back in my bag after all these years. Pteranodon. And that's fighting out. If you watched the Daredevil video, you'll know that even though that thing is a -1-1, it has some sneaky stability to it. KC Pro Rock, I have a feeling this is not going to hold over. No, not at all. Okay, M4. I mean, that's just Buzz, the Truth, and the M4 are like blowing my mind right now. All right, so the Rock, the Hex, and the Rock, the Hex, and the Pteranodon both fought out a good bit. You saw the Rock, it fought out, and they all went long. So none of them really held, but this Buzz held perfectly. The Truth was an ace run. And the M4 went long, but it held it the angle the entire way. So I'm learning things as I'm doing this. I always did the understable mid-range play here so that it would turn here and turn into the basket. Apparently it's just an Anheuser throw with a disc that'll hold the angle. Who knew? All right, hole 5, 253. Slight Anheuser. Hopefully we can get something that will just hold a small bit of angle and float on down. The straight line is kind of blocked by the overgrown stuff on the right. And the high route is blocked by the hanging tree. So ideally this would be a sidearm shot. But again, I'm not doing that with mid-ranges, so slight turnover it is. We'll go with the rock first. I feel like I'm gonna have to really put some anhyzer on this just to make sure that it stays over, but here goes nothing. It was looking good. I kind of grip locked it a little bit because I was trying to put too much on. But I think that angle would have actually held it straight the entire way, which is nice. Hex, we'll try to go a little bit further out to the left and have it fall in right. or throw it the exact same way. Oh, Pteranodon, okay, throw it left. That was more left, but man, that fell out of the sky. I think maybe I'm just starting to feel the heat a little bit because it is humid out here. M4 next. That might go in. Oh, that was nice. Truth. Under the basket. Man. All right, Buzz. Those are the three that I was saying I was surprised by. Yeah. The Buzz is a little short, but it also has to do with the way that they feel in your hand, right? We can't just be going off of the throw because I'm human. I vary a lot, as you can see. All right, so obviously the Hex and the Rock and the Pteranodon were extremely short because I hit this stuff on the right. But everything else is putting. So, like I said, Buzz, a little short, but inside circle. Ignore that. Don't even acknowledge that. The Truth is absolutely parked. And the M4 almost got the ace. So that's hole 5. We got one more before we cut one more disc. And I think these three are safe for the moment. All right, hole 6. 267 feet downhill. Normally, I would throw a putter here. Just a nice, easy, floaty putter shot. So we're gonna have to power down on these guys and see how they fly without putting a full throw on them. So we'll go rock first. I assume I'm gonna have to put some major anhyzer on here. I didn't put too much anhyzer on it, but it kind of like smoothly panned its way out, which is nice. Pteranodon, same thing as the Rock. Actually, you know what? Now that I'm looking at them and feeling them side by side, that's exactly what this feels like. The Rock. It's very domey. I'll have to do a side by side, but I'm just now realizing that. Yeah, about the same. Now the Hex, I don't think is going to have that problem. I think I'll be able to go a little bit straighter at it. Yeah. If it was lower, I think we would have been golden. We'll go Truth. Oh, what is... yeah. Oh, all right. I guess there's some people down there taking pictures. nice and smooth. And the buzz in the M4 I think are going to be the straightest on low speed. Well, you know, that one fought out a little bit. And the M4 just to finish things off. Yep, that one held the exact line. Fought out a little bit, but it's well down there. We'll go see what these guys are doing down here. Okay. So, I mean, let's be honest, everything, once again, the truth is, I might just be able to come out here with only that disc. Oh shit. Last time I said that, I lost that disc almost immediately. I'm not gonna just throw that disc. Buzz. Rock was a little short because I think I just didn't put enough anhyzer. The hex was pretty nice. And the Pteranodon went long. Oh, not a putter. All right. And then the M4 is just inside these bushes here. The only one to end up being right of the basket. If I'm learning nothing else, maybe it's that I should be putting with mid-ranges, because I feel like I've been making a lot of stupid putts just with these. All right, well, that was the end of hole 6, which means another disc gotta go. I'm thinking it's gonna be the Pteranodon. It's done good, but it just hasn't, it's just that little too much overstability, kind of like the MD3, for me to want to throw it as, or claim it to be the straight mid-range. So I got the rock here and the Pteranodon. This is what I was talking about. See if I can actually get it in. I can't get it to focus because I'm using an iPhone, but to me, these are almost identical. The rock has a little bit more of a flared rim on it, whereas the Pteranodon is more straight, but the parting line is the same. The shoulder on the rock comes up a little bit more, but they feel almost identical in the hand. So anyways, Pteranodon out. All right, hole 7, 237 feet. This is one that, again, seems perfect. This is why I wanted to come to this course to do this. Nice straight, usually around the right side. Let it finish its natural finish off to the left, onto the basket. So we'll go rock first since we were just talking about it. Nope, not enough anhyzer. Something about the dome on that, and I don't know if that's the way that all rocks are, because that is the first rock that I've ever bought and thrown. I like a much flatter mid-range. I just feel like I can really trust it more on my release. Personal preference, but M4. In the circle. EMAC Truth. Too high. And the nose up kind of made that overstability show a little bit more. Hex. That tree right in the middle is so much more of a pain than you would think. And last is the buzz. Too high again. But those are all fine. I should be able to make 4 out of 5 of those spots. All right, so the Truth had that little bit of overstability. I think, if I remember correctly, kicked off the tree and came back here. I just need to putt with mid-ranges. That's it. I'm throwing the pixels out, and I'm putting with EMAC Truths. Obviously the M4 under the basket. And as far as the buzz and the buzz was exactly pin high, just faded off to the left a little bit too much. All right, hole 8, 190 feet, just up and off to the right. So I know that I said that I wasn't going to do any forehand shots with the mid-ranges, but that's really the only, like, I could throw a little Anheuser and maybe it would fight out enough. But this is kind of the distance that I would throw a mid-range, not 250 feet. So we're going to give them all a chance and see what they can do. We're going to try to around the left side of the trees in the middle, and then have it fight back at the right. So if I miss that, you know I screwed up. Nope, right there. Yeah. Felt nice, felt comfortable. Buzz. That was the hex, by the way. Here's the buzz. 2 nose up, but it'll still work out. Truth next. Sneaky. Okay. Yeah, I mean, they all feel pretty comfortable. I don't know how I'm going to feel about this rock, so we're going to throw that last. M4 next. Inside. I would not be forehanding the M4. And the rock. Nope. It got sneaky. That might actually go in. Oh, oh, that just felt weird. I didn't like that. So those were all pretty short. I didn't put a lot on them, to be fair. But, I mean, they're all pretty short. Oh, not putting with the hexes. How's the M4? Nope, not an M4. It's just the truth. The truth is, never mind. All right. And the rock. The rock was surprisingly the closest and the easiest. All right, so hole 9, 266 feet. This is one that I normally wouldn't throw any of these on, but I think if we throw them just right on that Anheuser, like we did on hole 4, that they may hold just enough to make it down there. Not the rock though. That one doesn't have a chance. So, buzz first. All right. Rock. Yeah, not a chance. Not a chance to hold the angle, I should say. We'll go M4. Well, that'll be nice. I don't think it held enough of the turn, but again, I wouldn't be throwing these discs on this hole anyways. I'd throw something more understable. Hex. Because that's going to fight out of it. Yep, I'm going to have fun looking for these. And the truth. So far, the MVP of this. Yeah, that's not going to hold it either. All right. So, Prodigy taking that one down. All right, not that it's a surprise to anybody, I'm sure, but the rock was way over here to the left because it came out. And obviously the buzz didn't make the gap, so there's that. Oh, the truth is in here, a little bit further up than the rock. Then we got hex, about pin high, not too bad. And the M4, which looks like it did come out a little bit, but exactly pin high. What is up with these mid-range putts, dude? I can't be doing this. I can't be sinking all these putts and then go play a tournament and be missing 15 footers with the putters that I use every day. Well, oh, and also that's the end of hole 9. And I think that you guys know where this is going. The rock. See ya. All right. And then there were 4. So we're down to the Hex, the Truth, the M4, and the Buzz. Hole 10, 256 feet. Another ideal mid-range shot. I think that the real test here is going to be which one of these do I not grip lock into the woods on the right. And that'll just be the overall winner. So we'll start off with the Buzz. Well, didn't grip lock it. Threw it a little too high, but it's down there and it's putting. Hex. Hex next. Oh, and I early released that one. Ooh. I think that was what was happening a lot with that Hex, which is why I kept going in and out of my bag, was I just could not release it where I wanted to. Like, I don't know what it was about it, but anyways, M4 next. Oh, nice and straight. Under the basket. And the Truth. Too low, but dead straight. No skip because the grass needs to be cut, but I didn't, you know what? I didn't hit the, I hit the gap on every shot. All right, so the Truth, like I said, I threw it a little low, but it was a line drive. All right, I'm not gonna use them as putters. But yeah, if you guys do like what I'm doing here with these mid-ranges and this kind of battle situation that I'm putting them through, let me know in the comments what I should do next. Fairways, drivers, putters, like, I have a good time putting these things against each other. I'm gonna be exhausted because I don't usually throw 7 shots on every single hole. But yeah, if you like it, and let me know what else you'd like to see in the comments. Oh, the Buzz was a little short. All right, the putting has gone downhill. But the M4, once again, onto the basket. So we got the Buzz, we got the Truth and the M4, and the Hex is in the bag because I lied at the beginning and I didn't hit the gap with all of them. Misrelease. All right, hole 11, 220 feet, straight up the hill, and then straight back. Bugs are killing me. I swear to God, get out of here. My comment section is always so empty and it makes me so sad. So just go down there and type out, I don't know, your favorite number. Just put your favorite number in there, hit leave a comment, and I'll rate your numbers based on whatever, something. I don't know. We're going with the Buzz. Oh, if it missed that tree, actually, even if it missed that tree, it was still going to be pretty short. I think I need to get it a lot higher, but that was dead straight. Kick off to the left. That was the Truth. M4. Probably under the basket. And the Hex. Nope, too much hyzer on it. All right, let's go up the hill. Well, surprisingly, the Hex got the CTP for that hole. I think the M4 might have been a little bit more of a ace run if I didn't hit the branches way up there, but they both got there. All right, hole 12, 196 feet. Last hole before another disc finds the woods. So we're gonna do, again, what I said I wasn't gonna do, but I always throw a forehand on this. And usually the mid-ranges end up better than if I try to do it with a putter. So we'll try these out, and we'll give them a couple ace runs. So M4 first. Well, that hit the pin. Buzz. Oh, okay. I don't know if that was me. It was probably me throwing it too flat, but Hex next. To inside. And the truth, what I usually throw on this. Ooh, just short. Well, the Hex was really short because I think I just threw it on too much hyzer. The zone and the truth are just past. Oh, come on. Nope. Where did the MD3 go? It was long. Here we are. And surprising no one, the M4. Okay, well, that's the end of hole 12, which means one of you got to go. And I hate to do it. This is where it gets tough. This is where it's going to be very tough. But I'm thinking that the Hex is going to have to go. I misreleased it a couple of times. That's probably my fault, but it's just the way that it feels in my hand. And that just is going to be the way that this goes. All right, hole 13, 161 feet. Another forehand shot, I think. I could try to go straight over the top on the right-hand side and let it fade in, but I don't think that that's the play. I think sidearm is going to be, no, it's a backhand. We're going to throw it backhand. We're going to go over the right side. Buzz first. Under the basket. Truth next. Oh, grip locked. And it's sneaky enough that it's also under the basket. I've never taken this line before. I've never thrown backhand on this. And the M4. Oh, I grip locked that really bad. That's why I don't like throwing that shot. Well, they're both parked. But the truth is a little closer. So I'm kind of realizing now that there's a little bit of a flaw in my plan here, and that is that 14, 15, and 16 are not really good shots for a mid-range. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I might just throw them and just base it off of how they feel overall in the end. Yeah, let's just do that. So we'll go with the truth first. Little flick sidearm up there just to get it to the corner. Yep, that's perfect. Buzz. Corner. All right, and M4. We have to put this on more hyzer. It's a little too nose up. It's a little early. But again, I wouldn't be using those here. All right, well, the Luna and the Buzz are clearly the ones that I would pick to throw forehand with. So I guess that's going to be the test of these those couple holes. They feel nice. It felt effortless to get them up here, and this is right about where you want to be for the pitch up to take your 3. Go around the right side. Nope, same tree. And the truth. It's hit the same tree 3 times. Jesus. All right, so thinking about it during this hole, I guess I should think about putting. I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna play 14, 15, 16 like we would just playing. And then we'll eliminate one after the last 18, or after 18, and then we'll do a showdown on hole 1 between the final 2, and that's how we'll pick our winner. All right, I'm trying to get you guys the best possible angle to see this hole, but there's not really a good one to be found, so you just got to chill back there. Hole 15 is 289 feet. Just like a nice, easy, slow fade to the left, and hopefully slow down enough once we get to the bottom of the hill to settle under the basket and miss the big trees on the right. So we'll go Truth first. Putting. Buzz second. And that might be a little bit too inside. It's still going to be down there, but it's going to be far left. And then the M4. Oh, I misreleased that. Uh-oh. Oh, I got a lucky kick. All right, well, the M4 got, I think, the luckiest ever in the world. It like kissed the tree and redirected it to the right so that it had the fade to come back. So we're still down here just outside the circle, which is fine for here. Anything past the like guardian trees back there is fine. But not to putt. And truth. All right, guys, the putting has gone off the rails. I don't know what's happened. And I also don't know where that buzz is. All right, I'm gonna shut you guys off and look for that buzz. All right, we found it. It was just, it was a little deep and off to the left, kind of tucked back in that crap. So we got it back. All right, hole 16, 223 feet. I guess we're gonna give them all a chance just on a big turnover or a big anhyzer. Because if they do have any sort of late flight stability, it could, in theory, if I hit the gap, start coming out and pan right towards where the basket is and put us in a pretty good spot with less risk than I would have throwing my usual fairway driver. So we'll go M4 first because we've been kind of misreleasing it and I want to give it some redemption time. Oh, that's going to be beautiful. I think it came out, I don't think I put enough anhyzer on it, and therefore it probably came out and is on the left side. But we hit the gap. So, truth next. Oh, that's actually going to be perfect. I can't see the end of the flight, but whew, buzz last. Oh, it got the tree kick, which means it's going left. All right, let's go see. Those are actually 3 really good shots. All right, so the truth is here. This is This is great for a mid-range. Not for a putter. Buzz made it all the way up here with that lucky tree kiss. And I have not spotted the M4 yet. All right, I was searching for about an hour for that M4. Turns out it kicked a tree and it sailed off into the field by the big hill. So don't know what to do with that. Found it, we got it back. Here we're at hole 17, 222 feet uphill. We'll save the M4 for last. We'll go Buzz. Nice and up there. Grip that one a little bit too much. I think I need to get it a little bit more in the center. Like that. Good skip. And that'll be under the basket. And M4. Oh, I put so much hyzer on that. And I think it flared left. Well, that was 3 pretty damn good shots. M4 is over here because I put a nasty amount of hyzer on it for some reason. Then the Buzz, which I grip locked a little bit. And I'm kind of surprised that it actually made it through all that up there. And the Truth. So on to hole 18, where we're going to be eliminating the last, well, another disc. Hole 18, 210 feet. Usually you just go spike sidearm, but I'm not going to leave the last hole up to my sidearm ability. So we're just going to go nice, easy turnover and aim for those three dead trees off to the right side. M4. Beautiful. Oh, I thought that was in. Whew. All right. Buzz next. I did not put enough angle on that, but it's still going to be fine. And good old Truth. I put too much height on that. I really hate that high and hyzer shot. All right, so we got the Truth, the M4 that just barely missed the basket, and the Buzz over there. Man, how am I gonna eliminate one when they're all right here inside the circle? Well, I guess that's a way. And the Buzz. All right, so that's 18. The Buzz has very much surprised me. Surprised that it made it this far. The M4 and the Truth have been, I feel, pretty consistent through this entire thing. I mean, so is the Buzz. That's why it's in the top 3. But I think at this moment in time, I'm going to have to get rid of the Buzz. So we'll go to hole 1. We'll do a shootout with the M4 and the Truth. And that'll determine it, I guess. All right, it looks kind of like there might be a storm rolling in. So what we're going to do here is we're going to do a best of 3 CTP between the M4 and the Truth. Hole 1, dead straight. Should be fairly easy. Best of 3, so first of 2. We'll go Truth first. Okay. I think that's right by the trees, so that should be good. And the M4. Uh-oh. Let that one go a little bit. I'll be right back. All right, I was going to leave you guys at the T-pad, but I didn't want you to think I was rigging anything. So the M4 came up short. I don't know why I'm putting these. That doesn't matter at all. And the truth was right here. Nice and easy. So that's one of the truth. 0 for the M4. We'll run back to the T-pad. Make sure we get nice and chalked up for this. No grip issues on this. We'll go M4 first this time. It might be far. Oh, nope, we hit the pole. All right, and the truth. Is that also gonna hit the pole? I just hit the pole back to back. Oh, how do I pick between that? How do I pick? All right, for real, last throw this time. Unless I hit metal with both of them again, this will be the last try. I'll go truth first. All right, I think that one went a little far. And the M4. I think they're both a little far. All right. All right, I'm gonna go grab those and give you my final thoughts. All right, so had a walk to think about it. Between the M4 and the eMac Truth, I really did not think that this was going to be this difficult to pick one. They both had their high points and they both had their low points. Man. So the only thing that I'm thinking is that the M4 was the better overall performer, because if I put it on an Anheuser, it would hold that Anheuser where the Truth would fight out of it. But when it comes to a dead straight shot, I think that the Truth was a little bit more reliable for me. So I think that this final showdown kind of proved that, where I think the Truth won out 3 times out of 4 on this just dead straight shot. But this pains me. This really hurts, but M4. Honestly, I figured this was going to be one of the better, like, one of the finals. I didn't expect it to actually go the entire distance, nor did I expect the Truth, to be honest. But if there has to be a winner, there has to be a winner, and I'm going to say that that's the M4 today. If you like this video, like it. If you really like it, subscribe. Leave me a comment and let me know if you want to see me do this with other types of discs, other fairways, drivers, putters, you know, whatever. And leave me some comments on like what brands. Maybe we can get some people to send some stuff out and I can do some reviews. But yeah. Here's your winner, and I'll see you guys at the next course.